Okay. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time out and just coming to hang out with us. So, my name is Angie. I am from Patterson, New Jersey. Lived here all my life. And I've been with It Works for 2 years, technically 2 years, but officially working my business as a full-time job for the past how many months it is about 5 months. And I've recently decided, why not make it a career, not just like a side hustle, but make it a career. And I am a mom. I have 4 boys, married 8 years. And initially I didn't go looking for an opportunity to work from home. In fact, it was actually my husband's idea from a my upline who was a good friend of ours from church. And he goes, like, how would it feel if you were to be able to make an extra $300 a month? And at that time, we only had 3 boys. So I was already staying at home with the 2 little ones because one was 2 and the smallest was 1. So why not, right? And so at that point, I'm like, I don't know, because at one point I wanted to do Avon. And for some reason, I just didn't really do it. What intimidated me was everybody and their mama do Avon, and I don't hear like like, oh, I just got a great bonus. I don't hear anything like that. In fact, what I used to hear most about people who did Avon was the fact that many people owed them money and they had to go chasing after people so that they can get paid from their customers. And I didn't want to do that. And so after not even a long time of like doing research and like really listening to these testimonials and hopping on one of the show me the money calls, we were in and we just said, why not? So it and after I purchased my kit, mind you, we didn't have the $99 because everyone finds themselves in that predicament. I need money, but I don't have money to invest into whatever it is that I want to do. So what we decided to do was take $100 from our groceries budget money and just take the $99 and buy our kit. So when I bought my kit, guys, I'm not even lying, I sat on that kit for about 2 months. I joined November 2015, and I didn't start working until about I believe it was January 2016. And really because I was pregnant with our with my fourth. And so when I started using the wraps, and I'm just like, okay, whatever, let me use it. I bought it, I might as well use it, right? So once I started, using the crazy wraps, our famous skinny wraps, and I started, my upline was just, you need to like save your pictures because a lot of people, we look at ourselves every day. I didn't see a difference until she was the one who pointed it out, and she said, your hips are contouring. There is definitely a change in it. Your stomach looks a bit smaller. Now, mind you, guys, I am smaller now than I was before I had kids. So that's like a huge win for me. And once I started posting, about my results. In fact, my results were so good, you guys, that corporate did not approve it because my results were so drastic. So I did some like rearranging with things here and there, and I kept using products. And my I have 4 kids. My oldest was natural. My last 3 were C-section. And if you don't know this, but a C-section really takes a toll on your body. You don't go regular to the bathroom. I suffered a lot from that, and I had really bad bloating. And so using these products, I'm a believer that things work for other people. I didn't necessarily think, oh my gosh, it'll work for me. But once I did, you guys, I was skeptical, but not in a way that I would like bash it, but just like, oh girl, yeah, that'll work for you. But in my mind, it's like she'll get better results than I would using it myself. And once I used it, it was about 2 months. I lost about 25 pounds. And it wasn't like a special diet. I didn't even go to the gym. And I don't like to really tell people that because we encourage doing some type of activity. at least 30 minutes of some type of activity, either walking or whatever, but do something just to stay active, because our products work, but how much more can the products enhance your results if you do some type of activity? So once I just started using the products, you guys, people started watching. Even when I didn't think, like most of the time we think people don't, listen or follow our stories. You'd be surprised how many people are following your story. And so at that point, my favorite motto is, open mouth, open business. My business was closed for so long because I just sat on it. I sat on it, and so I believe now, like, yes, I've been in It Works for 2 years, but I've been working my business as a full-time job, as a career for the last 5 months. So, and when I'm telling you guys, I've gotten bonuses where my phone was about to get cut off. I was able to give my kids an awesome Christmas when we had years of struggling, not paying this type of bill so that we can, give our kids a Christmas present. I mean, these were times where we were just fed up. Are we where we want to be now? Heck no. But are we on our way? Yes. And it's not just because of the products or how the money is in this company, but it's because we're a family. We make sure no one stays behind. This company is so huge and such a believer in having an accountability group, an accountability partner, just so that if you feel like not working, that person can tell you you're never going to feel like working, but you have to do it. You're never going to want to go to the gym, but you got to do it. You're never going to want to take, these vitamins, but they're good for your body. So what I want to let you guys know is that you will be listening to different types of stories, different types of backgrounds, and different areas of the country of why we started, why we joined, and where we see ourselves 3 to 6 months from now, even a year from now, and how our why began with making a certain amount of money to now wanting to change people's lives, to helping them become debt free. And that's really what our company is about. We are a one team, one mission. And what makes us different from any other health and wellness company, um, you'd have to hear the stories to believe it, really. We don't just simply rely on the products, but we rely on everything. It's the products, it's the way that the company compensates our work, it's the way that the company just gives back to the community, to how they give back to us. The wishes that were granted for Christmas, people's lives have been changed. What year was it? 2016 for Christmas? Our CEO gave away $1 million. I believe it was $1,000 to families. This is the type of company that we are so blessed to be with. So stay tuned. I want you guys to pay very close attention to these wonderful women whom we've never met before, but we are like this, y'all. We're not even like in the same organization, but we're under the same umbrella, which is It Works Global. So right now I'm going to ask, how about you, Parthenia? Share a little bit about your story and what does your day-to-day look like?
Okay, can y'all hear me okay? I'm in the car, so I was on my way home from work. I am an owner, salon owner. I do hair full time. I don't have another job. It Works is my other income. I'm married. I have 2 children. Celeste, she's 8, and I have a son that's 16. And I started this business. A customer came to my salon one day, and I had been talking about losing weight, and I had a trainer and everything. With a trainer, it does well. I mean, you get in shape, but you still have this loose skin. I was like, my stomach area is not getting like I wanted. It's getting toned up. It's still loose. So she was telling me about these wraps, and she was like, well, these wraps, they tone, tighten, and firm. And, I was like, yeah, do they really work? She was like, yeah, they do. So I tried the wrap, and I was amazed by the results. And after I saw the results that I had, I was like, oh, I can sell these in my salon. And, while the clients are on the dryer, they can do a wrap as an add-on service and all of that. So I was just thinking, having this as an add-on service to make extra money, I didn't know that I could make much more money in it, on with commissions and bonuses and wrap cash and all these other ways we get money. So, like Angelina, I kind of sat on it for a little while, and then, I was like, well, let me go on and work this business. So I started asking my customers and friends and family and stuff about buying products and joining the business. And then that's when I really started working the business and started making money. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay. When I started seeing this money coming in, I was like, well, let me go on and work this. So I got excited about that, and I've been in this business almost 5 years now. I have not ever quit. I love the products. The products are wonderful. I get great testimonies from friends and family and customers, and I love the money. I love the friendship, and like everybody's on here, we're like everywhere. I mean, we're not in the same city, so it's like crazy. We're in different time zones and all of that. So it's it's just amazing how we're connecting. And even like Angelina said earlier, we're not even on the same downline team. I mean, we're on different teams, but we help each other. So that's what I really like about this business. Not only have I made money in it, but I have grown as a leader. A lot of things that I didn't even know I was capable of doing, I have learned to do, to step up a bit and be more confident in myself and excuse me, and in the business and all of that. So I was like, I'm not a salesperson. I'm quiet, and I don't think I'll be able to, sell these products or whatever. And it's not even about selling. It's like, excuse me, I got an itchy throat. But it's not even about selling. It's about just using the products and people asking you, like, what are you using? So, I tell them what I'm using, and it goes crazy from there. I get referrals and people like, hey, what is she using? And it goes on and on. So I love the business. And if I could leave one thing with you, if you're thinking about joining the business and you're like, I don't know if I can do this, just jump in and figure it out later, because this is a gold mine. Okay, Angelina.
Thank you so much for sharing. And I love hearing your story because not only is she a working mom, but she's a business owner, a traditional business owner, because we hear so many people, speak out of fear and just doubting themselves as to, well, I don't have time because, I take the kids to sports activities, or I already have a job. And you guys would be surprised. Most of us here, and even top incomers, we work our business in 15, 30-minute increments a day. We don't even have to sit down in front of a computer, sit down on our phones, for about 4 to 6 hours. It's all about working smarter, not harder. So that's what I love about this business. We don't have to invent anything. It's not about reinventing the wheel. It's literally just following those 3 simple steps to success. So next, who we're going to have on here is we're going to have Ebony share her story. So Ebony is our butterfly. She's our blue butterfly. So I hope you guys enjoy her story, because I know I do. So take it away, Ebony.
Oh, I hope you guys can hear me. I hope I'm not relevant on for me. I live in the country, guys, so my internet is kind of wonky. Anyway, my name is Ebony. I'm a single one with no kids and the party girl. Hey. Northern Virginia, area, DB area, Southern Virginia, very small town.
Hold on, Ebony, you're breaking up pretty bad.
Okay, go to Gigi. Let me move.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Gigi, are you ready? Okay, go ahead, Gigi.
Okay. So I just want to say, everybody, please excuse my voice. I was singing at church / screaming. I don't know how to sing with my diaphragm, but I was going to praise me some Jesus. So I hope you guys can hear me okay. But my nickname is Gigi, and as you guys can see on the Zoom meeting, my real name is LaShawn Yang. And my story about It Works started back in 2016. So this July will be my second year in the business. I really just got started to be able to buy some diapers and help my husband with the bills. And I had heard about network marketing before. My mother actually did network marketing, prepaid legal. She was very successful in it. So I knew that in the future, if I ever wanted an opportunity to stay home with my kids, I could use network marketing to get that goal achieved. Like all of us, we've seen these other companies. We've gone to their parties, like especially me. I'm really supportive of my friends. So I went to like a ton of Mary Kay parties, a ton of all these different kind of parties. And I actually was really, really close to joining Mary Kay when I was in college. But the only thing that stopped me was I'm not a regular makeup wearer. And so I felt that if I can't wear the product to promote it, I probably couldn't sell it. And I didn't care what it was going to take for me to sell. I mean, I had no sales experience. I could just upgrade your order when I was working at Carl's Jr. to have a cookie. But I knew that I didn't care what it took. I was going to be in network marketing, and I was going to learn whatever it took to get to that goal to be able to help my family.
Yeah.
And so in July of 2016, my mother actually presented this opportunity to me to join It Works Global. And I was like, and she told me about the Crazy Wrap, and I said, okay, I don't care if the company name is It Works. Like many of us, like we're all skeptical about the wraps, right? I was like, does the products actually work? And she goes, yeah, well, my friend told me, and I trust him. So I'm like, all right, cool. I take her word. We maxed out a credit card to get started. It was like our last money that we had. I had just gotten hired also to be working full time that same week that I started working at It Works. So I'm like, okay, well, in 2 weeks, at least I'm going to have a paycheck coming in. But I know with this company, I can have instant cash by selling my wraps. But I said, I at least want to try them. I put on my first wrap. I was 9 months postpartum. My body was just like whopped. I said, nobody tells you about this after part. I ain't going to get into the gory details. If you really want to see what happened, just message me or something, and I will send you my result pictures, or message whoever invited you, and I'll have them send it to you. With my first wrap, I said, okay, it was okay. Then I got results, though, and that was the whole point. And I knew that it takes time because I didn't get like that overnight. Then with my second wrap, it lifted my tummy. It brought in my love handles. It even decreased my stretch marks, and it wasn't even for that. I said, oh, yeah, I got something. I could work with this. So I went and took my next 2 wraps, and I sold them for $50 total, and I bought a box of diapers, and I got some gas. And that's really why I got started, is to be able to buy my baby diapers and help my husband with the bills. Fast forward, now my goal was I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I wanted to be able to work from home. Well, in 2017, I got that through It Works Global. And I'm just so in love with the company because not only is there that camaraderie, there's that one team, one mission, but there's also so much support. I'm sorry, you probably just heard one of my kids screaming in the background. I tried to get my husband to take him to the park. But being a work from home mom, this is what happens sometimes. But yeah, so I was able to do that last year, and I actually ended up going back to work. And the reason being is because I was having like crazy postpartum depression. And I feel like this company saved me twice. And I say that because when I was 9 months postpartum and I saw the wraps work, I was big, you guys, and I had never been used to being big my entire life. And the normal things I would do to get the weight off when I was in college or high school or middle school, it wasn't working anymore because my body changed after having a child. With using the It Works products, and I hate to tell people this too, I wasn't even exercising, but I was able to lose 24 pounds within a few months. And I wasn't going to make time for the gym. I was working full time. I had a 9-month-old running around the house. I used 3 of my favorite products that I still call my favorite today. The greens gives me energy, gives you servings of fruits and veggies, the Thermo Fight, and the Fat Fighter, because your girl got a sweet tooth and I love to eat. And that blocks 1/3 of the carbs and 19 grams of fat from whatever you eat. I used those 3 things, lost so much weight. I felt amazing. I looked amazing. I finally got my life back, my confidence back. And that's what this products do for people. That's what this company does for people. not only that, but it brings them out of debt. We're like pride ourselves on being debt free and helping families, encouraging them, and really just becoming who you truly are. If you don't know who you are, if you don't know what your purpose is in life, you will definitely find it work in this company, because we so encourage self-development and just becoming a better person all around. And I can tell you, like Angie was saying, I've become, or I think Parthenia, I've become an amazing person, a sweeter wife, mother, sister, friend, everything, all because of this company. And I give the glory to nobody but God. But on top of that, I've been able to bless my family financially, go on date nights, be able to help my family who needs it, who doesn't have the money. We bought a brand new couch, you guys, like all cash. It was like over $1,000. It reclines on all 3 seats. It's like legit. It's so cool. I sleep on it a lot. We bought my husband a brand new car. We've been able to do so many things, and it's just been a blessing because of this company. And I don't want to wear your patience, but if you've been thinking about a company to join, I'm telling you, this is the one for you, because nobody's got anything better. All of our products are 100% plant-based and vegan. Who cares about that? Well, care about the part that no other company has what we got on the market, okay? We got one product that you can't get at Walmart, you can't get at Target, you can't get anywhere. And if you get it on eBay, it's probably expired because it's natural. So, yeah, that's all I got to say.
Yes, thank you so much, Gigi. And again, Gigi is another working mom. And even at that, I don't know if I should share, but Gigi is also expecting another baby.
Yes,
which is
this will be
amazing.
my second It Works baby. My second It Works baby.
So this is what it's all about. She's able to lighten the burden, not only for herself but for her husband, which is a lot of wives, including myself. That's one of the main reasons why we've joined. So here we have next, Ebony. Are you ready for us, girl?
Okay, I have moved areas. Can you hear me now?
Yes, very good.
Okay. All right. So, like I said, I'm in the country, y'all, so bear with me. So my name is Ebony. I'm the one on the Zoom tonight that is single with no kids and the party girl. I'm actually originally from Northern Virginia, very busy area, but now I live in Southern Virginia, a very small town called Buffalo Junction. So look it up. It's next to Petticoat Junction. No, I'm not new to network marketing. I was actually with another network marketing company for 15 years, the pink one, Mary Kay. I loved it, when I was in Northern Virginia. But when I moved to Southern Virginia, I noticed that not too many people, for lack of better terms, really cared too much about makeup, because they can get it from Walmart, and CVS, Walgreens, and things like that for a lot cheaper. So, now I've been with It Works now since July 2015. So I'm coming up on my 3-year mark. So just to let you know why I joined. For the friends and fun and the money. I actually started driving the school bus in March of 2015. So, I hadn't worked since 2011. So, 4 years, the bills started piling up. So I was like, okay, well, my school bus money is coming in once a month because I get paid the last working day of the month. So I was like, I just need an extra $500 just to help me start paying off my bills, for the bills that piled up. So I went on ahead. I didn't jump right in, actually. I ignored my friend who was messaging me on Facebook for 5 months. She started messaging me in February, and I did not join until July. So I was a pretty bad girl. I actually would read her messages, wouldn't respond to them. I would make excuses on why I couldn't start. So then I started, just lurking on her page and everything. And I started seeing that she was making money. She was having fun. And I was like, okay, well, that's my personality. She was going to Florida every year. And I'm like, I want to go to Florida. And she was showing pictures of her going to parties. I'm like, I want to go to some parties, So I actually messaged her back. And, July, I went on ahead and joined. I did not have the $99 to join. I actually pre-sold my wraps. Okay. So I didn't use my money that I didn't have. I actually pre-sold them. So I used other people's money. So they gave me the $25 for the 4 wraps that we get in our kit, ordered my kit, and then when the kit came in, I gave them their wrap. So you really can't use no money as an excuse. I couldn't use that. So I literally, when I first started It Works, I'm going to be honest with you, I was trying to get people. Like, I'm not even going to lie to you. I was like trying to get people, like, who can I get? Who can I sell this wrap to? Who can I sell this to? But I wasn't using the product, okay? And so I was like in that mindset, who can I get? Not who can I help, you know? So I really started, you know, I used the wraps. My first 2 wraps, I absolutely saw no results because I did not follow not one instruction on the wraps, like nothing. I literally drank 2 bottles of water in 3 days, okay? So, you know, you will get people to say, oh, the wrap doesn't work. Well, 9 times out of 10, they didn't follow instructions, but hey, my 3rd wrap, I actually saw results. So I followed the direction. So I was using different products. I used the greens here and there. I did not start using the products consistently until May of last year. And, you know, these ladies can attest to my before and after. You guys, when I was younger, I would, you know, range between 120 to 140 pounds. When I moved to Southern Virginia, I went all the way up to 220 pounds. 220 pounds. I now weigh 174 because I consistently use these products, okay? My before and afters are, like, mind-boggling to me. And so once you use the product, we are products of the product. I don't sell anything. I sell nothing. I do not sell any It Works products, but I do share what works for me. And that I've changed my mindset. It's not about getting people. It's about helping people. I love helping people reach their health goals. I don't share with them what they want, but I ask questions to see what they need, you know. So that's what I'm about. I love making, the money is great. I do make my $500 and then some every month. So, you know, it's a start. Now, am I a millionaire yet? No, but I'll get there. So that's really my story. I didn't want to talk too long because I can talk, Angie.
I love it.
But that's basically my story. And like my background really is government, you know. So that's my background. I used to work at NASA and, you know, in DC with all the big, you know, government agencies and stuff like that. So, but now I'm in a small town. So even if you're in a small town, you can definitely work this business. And like these ladies said, none of us are in the same state, but we like this. Never met them. But we will be meeting next month. Hey, Florida, for a big party.
Yes.
So I'm excited about that. I think that's pretty much my story, I guess you can say, in a nutshell.
Thank you so much, Ebony. So we have our last 10 minutes. So we're gonna have Chelsea come on and share her story on basically how she started and how her why has evolved. So take it away, Chelsea.
Hi guys, my name is Chelsea. I have been with It Works. Let me get into some light. For 2 years. It was 2 years as of this May of 2018. Real quick, the reason why I got involved with It Works is because a lady was passing out some greens at a restaurant that I was working at, and I decided to try them. And they worked for me. Our greens are a detox alkalizing greens that give you 52 servings of fruits and vegetables. I have Crohn's. So with my Crohn's, I couldn't eat really. I couldn't digest food. I was always moody, had migraines, the whole works. When I started taking the greens, a lot of my symptoms went away. I didn't notice at first because your medication masks a lot of stuff. When you take medicine, you take steroids, it masks a lot of things. So I was saying these greens don't work. So I stopped taking them. I stopped my order because I was paying, you know, X amount of dollars for them. I'm like, you know what, this is not working. Let me stop. So I stopped, and then 2 weeks later, I ended up in a hospital. And I'm like, why did I end up in the hospital? Why am I having a flare up? Well, come to find out, I stopped taking my greens. So I reached out back to the lady and it was like, yo, these greens actually work. I'm off my medications. I was taking 13 medications. Now I'm down to, at the time, I was down to 7. 2 years later, I'm just down to 1, which is absolutely phenomenal. So, short story, I was a server at a restaurant, local restaurant. I didn't have $99 to join this business, but I knew the product worked. And everybody else around me knew the product worked because they saw me starting to eat and starting to gain weight. So I did what Ebony said she did. I pre-sold my wraps. Pre-sold the wraps, got my $99, and I went gung-ho, right? For the first maybe 60 days. I was trying to sell the products. I wasn't being a product of the product. So I was just like, okay. So what It Works has done for me, it gave me who Chelsea was. I found friendship, I found my faith, and I found freedom, and I found fun. So It Works has done tremendously in my personal life, in my personal development. I found out who Chelsea really was, who Chelsea is, and who Chelsea can inspire and encourage. And that meant a lot for me because I was lost. I didn't know I was lost until I found this company because of the amazing self-development that they teach us. But I was definitely lost. And I found Jesus again. So that's great because this is a Christian-based company. I wasn't deep in my religion, and I found Jesus again. So that in all, it's nothing. If this company doesn't do anything else, it saved my life. So in short, that's what It Works has done. Like I said, I've been in the business for 2 years, and I love it. I found new friends like these guys. I'm in the state of Virginia, and I have friends in California, Pennsylvania, and I think Missouri or St. Louis, if I'm not mistaken. But they're all over, as you can see. So we have fun. We inspire one another. We encourage one another. And they're there for you no matter what, and I can really attest to that because I was going through some very dark places in my life. And if it wasn't for these girls, I don't know where I would be. So I'm thankful for It Works. I'm thankful for God sending this lady to give me the opportunity, and I'm here and I love it. It's a great company.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Chelsea. What I love about Chelsea's story is it shows why I love telling people that our products are not FDA approved, because we would take hospitals out of business. Our products are life-changing. Yeah, the money's great, but money won't save your life. These products will save your life. So, and with the new products that we've been launching with the Keto Works is amazing. So, we have about a little over 4 minutes. So we're going to take the next 2 minutes. I would like, let me see, Ebony, if you wouldn't mind, can you just quickly break down, there are 5 different ways to get paid. What are the most popular ways of getting paid? Can you quickly just explain that to us, if you will?
Okay, so me personally, I like to just tell them the 3 main ways, because the other 2 can get kind of complicated. So the first way, really simple, is a wrap cash. And of course, you would ask me to talk about it, and I don't have a wrap. Okay, not here with me, but anyway. We have a wrap, Angie, if you have one or somebody has one close by. So we have a wrap. If you ever have a wrap on you and you need a quick $25 to put gas in your tank or anything like that, you can sell a wrap. That's $25 in your pocket. That's immediate, instant gratification, if you want to call it, instant cash money. So that's like a big way that we make our money is wrap cash. Very simple. The second way we make money is through our commission. So that's whatever you order along with your customers, whatever they order, you get a commission check by the 15th of the following month based on what was sold or ordered from the company, from you, your loyal customers, and those that are underneath you as well. Okay, so that's a commission check. The third way, bonuses. Man, those bonuses, wow. So right now, yes, that's the wrap. The bonuses are just a little extra just because our CEO can do it and just because our CEO loves on us. I'm not going to get too crazy, but right now the bonuses really range from $1,000 to $50,000 from reaching certain ranks. And what's good about that is these bonuses are actually stackable. So you can earn more than one. Okay. So I'm just going to go over Ruby. I'm not going to go over anything else, but you go Ruby and that's $1,000. Hey, who couldn't use $1,000, right? Hello, can I get some of that? So I just talk about the three. I don't go into all the other stuff because it can get a little complicated. But Wrap Cash, $25 per wrap. Okay. Quick Money. Okay. Titan, Tone, and Firm. You can do that anywhere. Your commission, based on what your loyal customers, and your team does in a month, you get a commission check the following month by the 15th. And then the third, bonuses. You know, by reaching certain different levels, you get bonuses just because our CEO can do it. So
Yes.
very simple.
And here's the best part. Thank you so much, Ebony. No inventory. No inventory.
Tell me about it. That's one of the reasons why I left Mary Kay, because of inventory. And I actually was not going to start It Works really until I think that's what pushed me over the edge, is when my friend told me, oh, by the way, you don't have to have inventory, because she was also with Mary Kay. So when she said no inventory, I was like, oh, okay, let's get it.
That's it.
So.
That's it. Well, okay. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out just to share your stories, and for those of you that will be in the event page to just watch our stories. Remember, money, time, not an excuse, because we train you. We don't just get you to join our teams, because guess what? If you don't work your business, those $99 that you invested in, we don't make a penny off of it. So we teach you, we train you, we coach you, we walk you through it. So again, thank you so much. Remember to get back to the person who invited you. If you have any more questions, remember to reach out. Anyway, we're going to be following up with you, and hopefully you guys will say yes to an amazing opportunity. Better to say I did it than what if. So again, thank you guys so much. Have a great night.